This is IGN. The slice is right. This is your IGN review of Shinobi Art of Vengeance by Tristan Ogilvie. 2025 is turning out to be a stellar year for fans of 2D ninja platformers. The 16-bit blood sprites have barely dried on Ninja Gaiden Rage-Bound's Katana, and now Sega's iconic Shinobi series has emerged from a 14-year stay in the shadows to fling a fistful of kunai straight into your adrenal glands. Shinobi Art of Vengeance brings back the series' slash and dash with plenty of modern-day flash. It empowers returning hero Joe Musashi with an enjoyably expansive suite of hypercharged ninja skills, and presents it all in a gorgeous hand-drawn art style, making for an adventure that's occasionally hard on the reflexes but always easy on the eye. While the Shinobi series may have been in exile for an agonizing amount of time, its triumphant return has been well worth the wait. Art of Vengeance's setup seems to have spilled straight off the circuit board of an 80s arcade machine. Led by the maniacal Lord Ruse, the nefarious paramilitary organization E&E Corp has achieved world domination by force, and the responsibility of toppling them falls squarely on the crisp linen-covered shoulders of Joe Musashi. Musashi has resigned himself to the simple life, mentoring young ninja students in obscurity like some sort of Obi-Wan Shinobi. But when the E&E brings violence to his village, he's forced to seek vengeance on every soldier, specter, and samurai that stands in his path over the course of a 10-hour cross-continental killing spree. It's simple stuff for sure, but it's really all the motivation I needed to turn the E&E forces into a series of slash test dummies, and I was perfectly happy for Musashi to let his blade do the talking. Quite literally, in fact, as he only ever grunts during conversation cutscenes, which brings some welcome bursts of comic relief in between each sprawling showdown. Its plot may be true to the uncomplicated action movie era the series was born out of, but its looks are strikingly modern. Much like developer Lizard Cube's Streets of Rage 4 before it, Art of Vengeance's characters and environments have that painstakingly drawn-by-hand style to them that produces consistently phenomenal results. From hulking container ships that loom in the backdrop of the fish market stage, right down to the reflections in puddles that whip past Musashi's increasingly determined sprint, it turns out that vengeance isn't the only art that this latest Shinobi has set out to nail. There are clear contrasts between each setting, too, that make them uniquely captivating to explore. From the lush bamboo forest of the opening level through the disgustingly gloopy, explorable innards of a kaiju that seem like something straight out of a Rick and Morty episode. No two Art of Vengeance's 14 levels are structured the same either. One stage hustles the chaos across the carriage rooftops of a speeding train. Another has you stalking across the skyline of Neo City in all directions in an effort to find and rescue hostages, while another still takes you deep into a labyrinth of dark corridors in a secret E&E base, where Metroid-like mutants suddenly lunge at you through the shattered glass of their stasis tanks to keep you on your toes. There's also plenty of variety within each level, like the mountain stage that shifts from a lava-lined steelworks area to a breathless rock slide descending into a chasm. While the occasional switch puzzle or chase sequence is repeated here and there are enough fresh objectives to complete and unique environments to explore that the journey remains as sharp as a shuriken from start to finish. There's even a bonus stage that reimagines the surfing level from Shinobi 3, which is a welcome throwback to that brief period in the early 90s when there was no cooler conceivable combination to kids than a ninja on a surfboard. Of course, all of this would be for nothing if the combat didn't pull its weight, but fortunately, Art of Vengeance's fighting is frenetic, fluid, and consistently fantastic. Unlike Ninja Gaiden Rage-Bound's enemies, which can mostly be dispatched with single hits, the bulk of the bad guys in Art of Vengeance have health bars that need to be whittled away with snappy combo attacks, making it feel more like a platform-based brawler in comparison to Rage-Bound's more demanding precision-based striking. Musashi can pull off a growing number of combos over the course of the campaign built upon light and heavy sword attacks and kunai dagger throws, but as I unlocked new attack chains from the in-game merchant, I was soon juggling enemy ninjas in the air with sword slashes, dive-bombing them with flaming jump kicks, and shredding their defenses with spin attacks like a Catherine wheel of katana blades as my combo tally ticked towards triple figures. It all feels incredibly intuitive, and there's reward for sequencing your attacks just right. Time and execution move when an enemy is on their last legs, and they disappear in a spectacular spray of blood, but also valuable coins and health boosts that are funneled straight into your back pocket. Off the back of 2017's Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap and 2020's Streets of Rage 4, developer Lizard Cube had already proven itself to be a safe pair of hands when it comes to resurrecting classic Sega series, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance has only further cemented its reputation as a studio capable of making everything old feel new again. This is a genuinely engaging 2D action platformer, beautiful to behold and even better to play. It's blessed with a combat system that expands in an invigorating way, as well as a healthy amount of secret side objectives that offer some serious optional challenges outside of the main story path. Like a ninja strapped onto a surfboard, Shinobi Art of Vengeance is eye-catching, deadly, and totally rad as hell. Shinobi Art of Vengeance's IGN score? 8 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest Shinobi Art of Vengeance updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.